Looking for new recipe ideas? Why not try Anthony Salmonese's Surprise, an arse-flavoured blend of diseased Tassie salmon, antibiotics and asphyxiated skate, subsidised with your money to benefit foreign-owned companies, wrapped in fresh new laws that sell out Australia to shit, all hand-picked by Albo to win some votes at the coming election. Salmonese's Surprise. Making this fish shit sandwich takes a bit of prep, so pay attention, Australia, cause it'll shit not just on Tassie but every living thing on the continent. Let's take a look. Visit Macquarie Harbour, a World Heritage listed site and only home to this thing that's been around since the age of the goddamn dinosaurs. It's also home to the billion-dollar salmon industry. So of course, when scientists warned us those salmon farms would have a catastrophic impact on this freak by literally shitting on Macquarie Harbour, causing everything in it to suffocate, including the fucking salmon, Albo acted fast. No, not by heeding official advice that we should enforce our Environment Act, but by promising salmon companies we'd change the act to let them keep shitting on everything, which might seem nuts until you remember this is all about winning votes. I mean saving jobs in the marginal seat of Braddon. 400 jobs. Well, more like 60. Okay, fine, 20 jobs according to recently FOI documents. That's why Albo also pledged millions to reoxygenate Macquarie Harbour, which is how in a cost of living crisis, you are paying to keep alive the salmon these companies are making billions of. Companies that pay fuck all taxes, and which, unlike what these knobs tell you, aren't even Tasmanian. This one's Brazilian and had its RSPCA certificate revoked for inhumane treatment after 1 million salmon died, causing diseased chunks to wash up on beaches and maybe even dinner plates. Healthy. This one's Canadian and got kicked out of Washington state for causing an environmental disaster there. British Columbia's banned salmon farming. So has Argentina. Are we banning it in Tasmania? No. We subsidise it. Let it infest waters with shit and antibiotics, shoot seals, pay no tax, push this thing into extinction, and now also bypass our Environment Act. Why are we doing this? Not because we love salmon or give a shit about jobs. We're doing it because we need an excuse to roll back environmental protections in Australia. And this was it. Salmonese's Surprise. Hang on, but didn't we promise we'd strengthen our environment laws? We did, but we also promised Woodside, or the West Australian Government as some call it, that we wouldn't. And that is why, in the final days of this parliament, we teamed up yet again with the shit party to ram through laws that not only protect the salmon industry, but also stop communities across Australia from challenging other environmental approvals, including coal and gas developments. It's our way of sending a clear message to all the other industries lining up to plunder Australia for profit that both major parties stand with them over your democratic right to challenge them. Salmonese's Surprise. Thankfully, we have an election coming up, so if you want to send us a clear message, you can do that by voting for Peter, who's running as the community independent for the seat of Franklin. Ground zero for Tasmania's toxic salmon industry. It would be ironic if by selling you out to win Braddon, we ended up losing Franklin, currently held by our Minister for Fisheries. So please don't vote for Peter, or for the many other not shit candidates running across Australia who aren't captured by the mining, gambling and salmon industry. You'll find a list in the video description. Do not click it. Now shut up and enjoy Anthony Salmonese's Surprise. And remember, your last chance to avoid eating this fish shit sandwich is on May 3. May contain traces of broken promises and extinct ancient species. Authorised by the Department for Selling Out Australia under the guise of saving jobs.